change
Slow.
scenes now. Hello, stream. How's it going? Oh,
I'm
Mel is
giving you
already
money. I'm
there.
watching an ad for you. There you go.
Thank you. Okay. My bitrate is still like
Oh, why is
horribly.
my camera not showing on yours?
Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it goes. It's because I
So
wasn't on Discord.
we can't see you unless we're on Twitch. Is that how it works?
Yeah, because for some reason my camera won't play in Discord while it
Gizmo, you didn't make the bed.
I did not make the bed. Let me throw a blanket over it.
You're in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, because I've told him before, if he's gonna stream with the camera on, he has to have the bed made.
He's got a squishmallow though. That is priority number 1.
He's just showing our mess. He was supposed to clean the room.
With 20 minutes while trying to set up stream.
You were home all day.
Yeah, I got up at 2 because I've been sick.
Aw, he's not good being sick.
Yeah. So, Dream, welcome your fantastic pirate crew, the Pride
Hello.
Pirates.
Hello.
All of
We
their
got a mod
names
here.
are on stream. Feel the pain of me in bed before stream. I agree, Mel.
Hello, Pocket Leaves.
Pocket Leaves is one of our streamer friends. We stream with them on Mondays.
Oh god, Nyx is getting bigger.
Oh no, she's growing! And my camera turned off because I unplugged my charging cord. There we go. Or did I say camera? I meant to say light. Okay, I think we're good to start though if everyone else is ready. Any last minute bathroom breaks?
I think I'm okay. Should be okay.
My avatar is not my character right now.
That's
just
okay.
so everyone knows.
What?
Melitus is not a beautiful fey woman.
Damn.
Don't we all wish to be though?
Yes, we do.
I need to make a VTuber that looks like Nyx instead of just using my normal one.
It's okay, Pleb. Take your time.
Oh no, Pleb. Oh, there we go. Now I can watch everything.
Yes, and this is my lovely new stream setup. I bought this last night. The wooden background and stuff. And the
Oh yeah.
It's very pretty.
I'm watching ads for you, man.
How many ads came up?
That was just another one.
Jeez.
But it's nice on desktop because it just puts the stream to the side so you can still see what's going on. On phone, it just nothing. You gotta watch the ad.
Yeah.
And then you come back and you're like, what the heck did
Twitch
I miss?
Twitch on a phone is awful. Like, they've even stated that it's not how they think it works.
I'm stuck between, like, who do I watch? Do I watch the stream screen or do I watch the Discord? Who knows? It's a mystery.
Either works.
I'm gonna do it this way because then I can see your camera.
Okay.
There's no hiding from me. Wahahaha.
Oh no.
There. And now I have both of you. I got Nyx, and then I got all of us, and I got your camera. There.
I don't know what's happening with Nyx's VTuber. I'm getting like a bunch of pixels loaded and then she just fell through the floor.
Yeah, she just fell into the void.
I think she
Can you hear me now?
More.
Oh, I
Yes,
can
we
hear you
can.
now.
Oh my god.
We
Okay.
lost you.
Yeah,
I'm
my
like,
wire officially gave out, so we have a
Oh.
new one.
I was like suspiciously quiet. That means her mic probably, or their mic probably messed up.
I was gonna say, if you went into no mic, you would have seen me screaming mic down
I
and
did,
flailing.
yes. I was like, oh, I can't switch on I
Mic
can't
down
switch on my
flails.
computer because then it'll show what our chats are, so I have to open it on my phone.
It's all good. We're back up and running now.
Okay.
Is Milo here?
I'm here. Sorry.
Yay, friendship.
So
I gotta open my dice apps and my spell apps.
yeah, that was the only thing I couldn't put on your character sheet, Blaze.
Oh, I don't need that. I have my spell app for that.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
And I don't want to fight with dice because I don't want to get the boy going if I'm rolling actual dice. Because I have a
Yeah.
feeling he'll stop chewing the new bone just to come attack the dice.
The joy
Okay,
of
I'm gonna use
puppies.
this dice tonight. I did a test roll on my other one and it hates me, so I'm not gonna use that one today.
Which ones are liking me today? I have 3 to use.
It was like 2, 1. I'm like, okay, no, goodbye.
I
I don't want
got
to fall down the stairs again today.
I got a pair of frosty blue ones, and I have a set of Halloween ones that Blaze got me.
Frog
cool.
dice it is today.
And the D6 that it has has like jack-o'-lantern faces on all of it. I really like it. Very pretty.
Okay.
I got these frosty blue ones. They'll be hopefully
Ooh,
not
okay,
cold
I
to
like
you
that.
guys. I almost rolled a nat 20, so that could either be good or bad.
Depends on what it's for.
Yeah. Let me put my hat on.
Me and my boys. Sorry.
Oh, it's gonna
Gonna
fuck
be
you up.
stuck
I
in my
rolled a
head.
1. I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1. I
Oh
rolled a
no.
1. Fuck.
The first one.
That was me last time, and I fell down the stairs.
Oh, memories.
I didn't even
Yes.
I didn't even
Session 0.
attack. I didn't even attack the thing, and I was the one that took damage.
Yep. Okay, so let us begin.
He's got his hat on. Okay.
Yes,
Means
let us
business now.
begin our epic adventure. So, as per session 0 that happened last week. Oh my god, that was last week. It feels like 2 weeks.
I know.
I know, right?
It's been so long. We got to introduce our lovely crew to each other, and they met the rest of the crew. And today we are sailing the seas, heading towards an island in which you're looking to trade your stolen bounty from a journey before. You're headed to the known pirate trading cove, an island called Greymont, place where the law is not really focused on. There are soldiers there, but there's too many pirates and mercenaries to really make a difference. But nonetheless, you are headed there, and you were headed there last time, and you went to bed. So you should be getting there around lunchtime.
Yay!
Is there anything you would like to do in the morning before you get there?
Can I make sure we are on the right path?
Yes, please make a navigation check. You do see some seagulls flying above head and some other birds that you aren't necessarily sure what are at first glance, but they could just be native to the island.
So it's navigation is used with my intelligence, right?
Yes, I wrote on your
Use the
character
tools.
sheet down there what you add to it.
Okay. It's a +3. No, I thought it would be more.
No, it's proficiency plus nature.
Oh, is it nature? I thought it was intelligence.
No.
Wait, nature is under
Oh,
intelligence.
did I write the wrong one? It should be like a +6 then.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my bad.
because it's a 4 plus a 2. I was like, wait a second. I think this roll should be high. That is a 23.
23.
Yes.
Pretty good. You are definitely on the right path, as in the distance you do see an island approaching. Fair size island. And not the biggest you guys have seen. Bigger than the last one that you were at, where you claimed your bounty of sorts. And
Okay.
also claimed your newest companion, Dorian, who was found in a barrel.
Bear boy. Little bear
Farewell,
boy.
friend.
I will inform the crew that we are only like 2 hours away to landfall to get preparations ready.
And Amelia, your vice captain, lovely red-skinned tiefling, starts yelling orders towards Orillo, your Goliath shipwright. And he starts moving some crates up from below with Carbine, your Warforged artificer. Carbine motions over to Plep. Hey Plep, you made sure we didn't have any big leaks, right?
Yeah, the shark didn't do too bad. Pleb fixed them.
Okay, good. That's what I thought. Because I don't think we're gonna get much. I don't think we're gonna get much help with repairs at this dock. Probably need some at some point, but we need to find the money for that too.
I'm sure we can make some money selling the parts we got from the shark. That'll at least help stave off a little bit of the debt.
Yeah, you probably got like at least a couple days worth of food for like probably like each day worth of food could probably feed like 20 people. And yeah. Randy, your half-orc helmsman, continues piloting the ship and is sure to not get lost as the island is very much in view now.
I'm gonna Melitus is gonna go up to the top deck and
Okay.
just like take a look out and just see if I notice any like thing awry closer to the outer of the island. Like
Yeah, do you
any
want to go to the
traps or
top
anything.
deck, or would you like to go up to the crow's nest?
Crow's nest, yes, please.
Okay. So you
Didn't know that was
climb
an option.
climb the crow's nest. It's about like 60 feet up from deck. Ship's masts are a lot taller than I originally thought. So you climb up to the top of the crow's nest. You take a look around. Please make a perception check.
This isn't passive. This is
Yeah, this would be you looking for something, so it'd
okay.
be the D20 roll plus your perception.
Oh, which is +0. So here we go. 14.
14's not bad. It's a clear day, bright blue sky. The wind is fair. Is there anything you were specifically looking for?
Just wanted to notice if there was anything like in the way, like of us coming into port, like little booby traps or something, like wreckages that might
No,
hurt the
it
ship.
seems pretty clear waters. There's a few ships coming in and out of the dock as well. You do see on this island there is a small a smaller island with a lighthouse affixed on it. The lighthouse is probably 200 feet tall. Hi, Rogue. How are you doing? Please don't walk on my desk. Here, I'll hold you. Lighthouse is very tall, lovely white and red color. The light itself isn't shining today, as it doesn't need to be. But you do see at the end of the dock, very small, you notice there's a man sitting in a rocking chair. Ugh. Rogue, please, you're killing me. You see a man sitting in a rocking chair at the end of the dock on the island, and it seems like another ship that was coming in stops at the island first, and then continues their way after talking to the man.
Who was talking to the man?
The ship that was coming in.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Is there any like flags or anything identifying what that ship is?
I would say if you're asking, make a perception check.
Okay. I'm just trying to find my perceptive. I'm bad at this.
Yes, you are. I thought you were a lot better at it, and you are not.
I'm sorry. It's been a bit. That's a 20 dirty.
Dirty 20? Okay. You see a trade flag of a local trade union. But whether or not the flag itself actually means that's what kind of ship it is, you don't know. It could be another ship just using the flag.
I'm going to suggest that I'm going to call out to see if we could get the flags taken down, our current flag, to blend in, to like switch it out.
Who are you calling to?
Is there someone up in the crow's nest?
Yeah, Melitus is.
Meltis, are you able to change the flag?
Sure thing.
Sure enough,
Give me
you
a
do
second.
have a small crate up at the top of the crow's nest with a couple different colored flags in there. One red, one white, and one that has a poorly drawn seagull on it. You're not exactly sure what the seagull one means.
Clep got into the box again.
Okay.
You can't prove anything. Plep was never there.
Okay, what color are we feeling like today, everybody? I don't know. Can't go white. That's too much like Arillo's complexion. Let's go red. Oh no, wait, red sounds bad. Let's do the other one that's not red or white. I can't remember the other one.
The seagull one?
Yeah, we're going seagull.
Okay.
I love it.
You affix, you take down your flag and affix the one with the seagull on it. Do you
We'll
stay
just
up
look-
there?
I'm gonna stay up for a little bit until we get a little closer to docking.
Okay.
I just want to have a higher point of view.
Yeah, no problem. Anyone else like to do anything?
I think I'm okay. I'm just going to help get the ship ready for dock.
Okay.
Dorian will also help with that.
Okay. And sure enough, you make your way to the island that the lighthouse is at. The ship slows down slightly, and you're met a little ways away from the dock. You don't necessarily stop there, but you do get close enough in order to meet the man sitting in the rocking chair as he waves you down. He yells at you, "Morning there, folk. Um, fair sales?" As he fumbles to make the words come out of his mouth. The man himself is an older, elven folk man, long silver hair. These do not knock all my dice off. An older, silver-haired gentleman sitting in the rocking chair. Big beard, with a couple scratches over the one side of his face. Seems to be sitting in the rocking chair because his leg is broken, as it seems.
Oh.
An easy target. No, I'm joking.
Fair sales, fair travels, he calls out. Would anyone like to
Very
respond?
indeed.
What?
Other than angry giant fish. Pleb doesn't like the big angry fish.
Ah, the creature that was causing all of the wreckage. Yes, we've seen some of it wash in and had reports of it, but the
Well,
ships
you
that
won't
made
hear
it here seem to be okay.
Well, you
Platt
won't hear
holds up.
reports of it.
Platt holds up one of the giant teeth, which is as big as he is, trying to like wave it around.
Oh
You know,
my. That's a big creature, then. I take it you took care of it then.
angry fish is no match for Plep. Plep can kill
good
all
for you,
angry
young
fishes.
folk. Folk? Is folk what you use for? Yeah, folk is good. Anyway,
While they're greeting him, can I like look around like since I'm higher up and just see if there's like anything else like around the area
are you looking
where
on the
we
island that he's on, or towards the actual dock of the island?
so he's on a
Of like the main island.
separate
He's on a slightly smaller island that seems to just be the lighthouse and a small shack outside of it.
I'm gonna be looking more towards the main island that we're heading
Okay.
towards. Just
You see the general small town. From up that high, I'd say you could probably see the small amount of crops that are growing just outside of town. You see the edge of a forest that follows up the small mountain that's a part of the island. You see some of the roads leading out of town, and maybe a dozen and a half other ships there. And you see 2 ships leaving port right now.
is the island relatively smaller? Like, do most of the town take up most of the island, or
No, the town seems to be like, it's a fair-sized town. It's not that big. Maybe 100 buildings, but
okay.
the island is quite a bit bigger than the town itself. You don't
Okay.
necessarily see the edge of the forest and over the mountain, but it's decent. There might be another town or two on the island.
Okay.
The old man continues. Anyway, thanks for checking in. I hear you're free to take up an empty spot down at the docks. I'd say don't cause trouble, but just don't bring trouble back here, please. And he gives a small smile.
And I'm just gonna wave. Thank you, sir. What was your name? From the top of the crow's nest.
Ah, and he looks up, kind of squinting a bit, with the sun just getting that high. Uh, oh, Bellis. Bellis is my name.
No. Nice to meet you, good sir, and keep up the good work.
Once this leg's healed, I intend to. And from up in the crow's nest, you see older woman coming out of the lighthouse that's there. Seems to be bringing him a platter of food.
Looks like your lovely partner there is bringing you some food, so you should be good in any minute now.
He kind of looks over his chair. Ah, yes, it is that time, I guess. Anyway, take care.
Don't let us keep it. Have a good day. I'm just gonna wave like giant waves from the top.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere. And the ship continues moving forward. The captain comes out and waves to him. Captain makes...
did you like my flag choice? I was feeling inspired today.
He looks up. When did we get that one? I like seagulls. And he turns around and walks up to the wheel. Motions over to Randy. So, Randy, we headed on the right track now? Giving Randy a hard time. Randy replies, yes, Captain, we're definitely here, unless this is an identical island. I mean, like, we've been here before. God, how long ago was it? Captain responds, I don't know. It's been at least 3 weeks. Randy replies, no, it's definitely been longer because you got in trouble last time we were here. And Captain goes, I don't remember any trouble. I don't get into trouble. Never.
You just hear a slight chuckle coming up from.
Sure enough, late in a little bit's time, you make your way to the docks. You secure yourself in with the help of Orillo and the captain. And you are now in the town of Greymont. A weathered town at the front. Buildings seem to be oldest here. Some parts of the buildings seem to be tearing and wearing a lot more, probably due to the salty sea. Further in, slightly newer buildings as the city seems to be expanding outwards towards the forest. It's decent. There's quite a few people here. None seem to be causing trouble, but you definitely notice other people that definitely look like pirates or just mercenaries, maybe a couple of adventurers, but honestly, telling the difference is harder than it seems.
Is there more like are more ships around us docked at the same time, like other crews, or is it like a small port or one ship at a time?
No, there's a couple other ships closer together. It seems like each each little spot where ships can dock is about 4 ships
Okay.
within I'd say like 4 ships within like 500 feet.
Okay.
And then there's another bunch down to the left, and then a couple down to the right.
Um, for the last moment, me being up in the crow's nest, I'm just gonna take one more uh like look around from my height and see if like I notice any like signs of like trouble or like shenanigans, like smoke coming from somewhere or like people yelling just nearby, just so I have a general
Okay.
idea. Be like, where are we
Um,
supposed to look out for, if
I'd
anything?
say it's not too hard to look for that.
Okay.
You take a look around. There are smoke stacks coming from most of the buildings here. So like there's some smoke here and there, but not like worrying smoke. No arson being set, no large fires.
No, like encampments hidden away or something that I can notice anyway. Like nothing, like no strange smoke, as in like coming from like a random place where smoke should
No,
be coming from.
I'd
Okay.
say nothing seeming out of the sorts.
Okay.
All smoke seems to be coming from a building or something similar.
Okay.
As per groups and like commotions, there's commotion everywhere. You look further into the town, and what seems to be the most busy street is just packed with people going back and forth. Not exactly sure from this distance why, but
Okay.
from a general sense, it could just be a market district.
Okay.
From like first thought, that would be like
Yeah.
the most
So
logical thing.
so I'm just gonna yell down at the captain and just be like, "Looks all clear from here, sir.
Thank
For now,
you.
anyway."
Okay, let's go. We have to sell stuff first before we drink, don't we?
Yes.
Amelia goes over to him. Yes, you are the strongest. You help us unload the crates. That's how it works. And she pushes him back up the ramp.
Just,
Uh,
just don't let Plep negotiate.
yeah.
That
What do you
never
mean?
ends well.
Plep is great at negotiating.
I
Plep,
trust
Uh,
the frog. Let them negotiate.
Plep, I can help you with the negotiations this time to make sure we get a good deal on our supplies.
No one can say no to Plep's face. Plep's face is so cute.
You
That's
are
not the
so cute,
problem.
though. And like,
That's
Amelia
if
comes
I
up.
touch you
Plep,
with
you are
gloves on,
adorable.
is that allowed?
Yeah, as long as you don't touch
Okay.
my skin, then you're fine.
But if I have gloves on
Yeah, you're good.
and touching your skin, okay, I'm gonna go up to your cheeks and go, "You're so cute," with like my little gloves and be like, "You're my cute little frog."
It basically feels like you're just squeezing a water balloon that has like like it's covered in something. Like when you take your gloves off, you can feel the slime on your fingers.
Ugh.
worth it. Just so cute. So cute. Aw.
I love it.
I'm
Amelia
gonna
comes over. You are very cute, Plep, I have to admit. Don't get
See?
kidnapped. There's a lot of people
Everybody
here.
loves Plep. Plep is so cute. No merchant can say no to Plep.
Meltis is just gonna hop down from like the crow's nest.
Okay.
And then just like, is Dorian on the upper deck?
Yes.
Oh, here comes. I'm just gonna give a big old pat on the back, grab Dorian's shoulder, and just be like, well, kid, this is a lot bigger than a barrel.
Dorian chuckles. Yep. We're like, yep, it do be bigger than a barrel.
Wait, when did we get this person?
Yeah, I doubt Nyx would have actually seen them.
Oh yeah.
Because I just sat down last time beside you with no acknowledgement.
This is Captain's crazy barrel man. I don't know. Captain got weird about a barrel. Plep opened it up, and they were inside. Captain's crazy barrel person.
He was a pretty good shot at the shark.
Wait, is that who shot the shark?
Not the cannon shot.
Plep
Oh.
shot the shark.
Just like super proud, like I did that.
I'm like-
I missed
and I'm
the
gonna, like-
captain.
I'm gonna like pat Plep on like the back and just be like, yes, Plep, I meant the other shot there with their bow.
Are you wearing gloves?
I'm patting your clothes.
Okay, then you're fine.
Yeah.
It's just uncomfortably wet.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna like nonchalantly just wipe my hands and just be like, anyway.
Fine. Any hoozle.
So what do you guys think we should do first? What are we unloading first? What's priority here? Captain?
You see the captain. I didn't give a description for the captain. The captain is a handsome, young man, probably in his mid-20s. Long dark hair tied into a braid that rests over his shoulder normally. About 5'10", I believe. If I ever have my notes in. Yep, 5'10". He seems to be moving. He goes over and he just fully lifts a crate that's like 4 feet wide up onto his shoulder and carries it down onto the dock into like a loading area. And Orillo follows suit with a couple of barrels. Carbine seems to be grabbing some sacks that have something in it. There's a bunch of other stuff. If you would all like to give a athletics check in order to help, for those that want to help.
I'm gonna help.
What do we roll?
For-
A D20?
D20, and then you add your athletics bonus.
Oh gosh, I have to find that. I do not know.
It should be pretty close to the top of your page. It's beside your strength stats.
Oh, I see it. Okay,
My
so I
simple
got
math is not mathing.
That is a 5.
Oh no.
I got
I am not
13.
strong. I am a small little guy.
24.
24, that's good.
Oh damn.
Paladins, man.
That's my +6 strength there.
That's my -2 strength right there.
And that was athletics, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got proficiency, so that's why it was +6.
Yes.
Cool. I'm learning. Doing a heckin' learn.
Heckin' education, man.
Yep, poor Plep's gonna get crushed.
Don't worry. He's squishy.
Plep just hops out of the way as people are putting down crates.
No, he's
Barely
just,
getting missed.
no, he's just in the back with a crate that's definitely like 3 sizes too big for them. Trying his hardest to pick it up. Like the orange on his face is red, like cherry red, trying to pick it up, and it is not moving.
Yeah.
Yep,
Like
but
maybe
tiny
it
noodle
scoots,
arms.
but like that is all he can do. He can like scoot it like half an inch.
You managed to help unload all of the crates that seem to be for sale and stuff. Amelia comes up with a ledger or a checklist of some kind. Go tallies everything. Yeah, it seems like we got everything. Does anyone want to come help me barter this, or do you guys want to go explore? I don't think any of you have been here before, right?
Sorry, question, like, approximately before, how long have, like, most of us been on the crew?
Within, like, a couple months, I would say, except for Dorian.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He's just the baby.
Dorian
Crazy barrel
was
person.
picked up at the last town, unknowingly. So Dorian has probably been there for a week. Only a day as part of the crew.
Yeah.
Dang. You were in that
Literally
barrel
a
long
week in a
time.
barrel.
Yeah.
He misses it. It was
I
comforting.
miss my barrel.
keeps
At-
a barrel in his
At some
room to
point,
hide in.
did you bring the barrel into your room?
Oh,
I was just gonna
100%.
say
There
He
is no
sleeps
bed.
in it
It
on
is
night-
only
at Sunday.
barrel.
that's where you sleep. You're not used to a bed. You just sleep in the barrel.
You lay the
Yep.
barrel down on the bed and just crawl into it like a sleeping bag.
What is the opposite of claustrophobia?
I also love that it's very
I don't
squishy
know.
because Dorian is like 5'8",
Yeah.
so he's very squished in the barrel.
I don't know.
I want to know
It-
this now.
Is Samuel like still in the kitchen?
He seems to be just coming out of the kitchen, so he's walking up the stairs now, kind of like dusting his hands off.
I'm
Takes a look around, notices the ship is less stocked as it was, and starts to head off the dock. Would you like
I'm
to?
gonna. I wanted to yell at him and just be like, "What's priority here? Like, what are you needing?
Oh, me?
Or what do you
Food.
want us to sell?"
Really? If you find... Now I'll get utensils myself. I don't know. Whatever food you guys want, make sure it gets on board. I think... Cap, how
Can we
long are we
get-
staying here? Cap... The captain, yells back. I don't know. I think a couple days. Amelia, a couple days, sell all this? Amelia goes, I could sell all this in a day. How long do you want to stay? Cap goes, well, I don't think we'll stay here longer than a week. Probably a couple days. A couple days. Check back every day. I guess if anyone wants to head out for any reason. There is another town east of here, and he points west. But I don't think there's much in the other town. I think the town is, what was it? It was like an outpost at some point. I think it's still there. I don't know.
Come here.
Yeah, if anyone wants to, and he continues, if anyone wants to head out and explore, buy goods, take a side job while you're here, go ahead. I hear the forest has a bunch of monsters, so I'm probably gonna head there at some point.
Plep
Hey.
is immediately trying to find something shiny in the market.
Can we find French toast? I read this fantastic book that talked
Those are my
about some
dice. You can't eat
French
those.
bread, and I want to try this.
Samuel comes up to you. Brent, I can make that for you. Why?
I read it in a
need-
book last night, and I want to try it.
You need to ask me if I know how to make
In-
certain foods. I know all the foods. Not all the foods. I exaggerate.
Did you read that book in Ori's room? Just
No.
like just snidely like throws that in there while walking by.
Ori comes
Hi.
up. No, I only have books on like forests and shipbuilding mainly. They're mainly schematics, like what kind of wood and flora are good for building things. I don't have any books on
Pick
ships.
the book up from the last ship we raided. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I added it to my library, and I needed to know.
Oh yeah. Ori replies to Nyx, you like books a lot. We should go see if there are any bookstores here for you. Maybe get a book
Ori-
legally for once.
Did Ori say that?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. He's thinking of you. I'm just
Aw, he does care.
Like, yeah, I'm kind of just like saying little funny remarks as I'm like walking back and forth, like moving little bits and like crates into different piles for organization. As if I'm not supposed to be a part of this conversation. Just always just
You're all like talking within 20 feet of each other.
yeah, just putting those little remarks just to bother Nyx a little bit and make her
Yeah.
blush.
Amelia.
My already pink
Oh,
skin looks a little pinker.
yes. Amelia picks up. Oh, okay. So it seems like we're gonna be here at least 3 days minimum. Anyone who heads out, check back probably on the 3rd day if we're staying another day. If anyone wants to help me barter this stuff, you feel free to. If not, see you later. I'm
I'll
probably
come
gonna
direct-
meet up with anyone at the local tavern though tonight. Just probably gonna stay there to relieve some stress, you know? As she smiles.
Oh, there's a stuff in Plot's room. It might blow up.
You have stuff to blow up?
Of course
No.
I do.
I need to see this later.
It's my job to blow things up. Just don't touch the wrong ones. I don't know what they do.
Hey, before we leave, Plep, we might need to blow a place up. Are you cool with that? Like, just as we leave, like, fireworks behind us, setting the town on fire.
For science, of course.
For science.
Clearly see,
100%.
like, it is clearly not for science. It's just for chaos.
Chaos is science. Let's be honest.
The science of chaos.
The science. The chaos of science.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is there any music playing?
Not like for
Nearby.
the stream or just on the streets?
No, on the streets of the
Okay.
town.
Make a perception check.
Dog, you're in my way.
I did see the
Riley.
picture that
Oh, that was
sent.
not good.
That was adorable.
Perception check, you said? That's a 2.
No, it's kind of too loud with the people walking back and forth talking. You're kind of still on the docks though, so you're also getting like the wind and the sea sounds coming in. There's a couple birds making a racket.
Okay.
And on top of this, Plep, make a perception check. As something nagging at you in the back of your mind picks up.
That is only an 8.
An 8? You don't see the doctor, and it's scaring you.
No.
Oh,
You don't see what's his name?
Wade?
Wade.
No.
Anywhere to be seen on the dock. You're not sure if he's still on the ship, and you're not sure if he went into town already or if he's hiding somewhere to get you into a doctor's office.
Where's Carbine? Carbine!
Carbine is
Hi.
just coming off the ship with a rucksack over his shoulder that seems to be empty. Motions to, what's up, Plep? You okay? You seem a little nervous.
I climb up Carbine's body and climb into the sack and say
Okay.
nothing.
I can't find Dr. Man. Where's the Dr. Man?
Oh, okay. So it's okay. He's staying on the ship. The town doesn't really have a good history with goblins, as there's a couple clans on the island that used to be an
Thank you.
issue. So goblins aren't really welcome in
Oh,
town.
my roommates are cooking and it smells so good.
So, goblin hate. Got it.
A little, yeah. Goblins are welcome on ship, but some of the townsfolk don't really see eye to eye with them, so he just stays on ship whenever we come here. I think Samuel checked on him to see if there was anything he needed, so we're good for that. And there's plenty of food and stuff on the ship still, so he can eat. And at this point, you see Samuel heading off into town as well.
Did I give my shark skin to Plep?
This actually looks amazing.
I think you gave him some, yeah.
Thank you.
I think I gave him the rest of it because I think I like draped it over him like a shawl.
Yeah.
Never mind. I don't have that anymore. Okay.
I have loaded potato soup with lots of cheese. I am so excited. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Lucky.
Before I step off the ship, I run and grab my cloak so I can cover up.
Okay.
So I'm not as revealing.
Okay.
I'm gonna like start like heading my way, but like kind of just like being the person like slowly starting to move, waiting for all the other people to catch up, sort of
Okay.
thing. Just
Are you all heading out together?
I have a question.
Yes.
Or another question. Are tieflings a normal thing around here?
It seems to be. There seems to be quite a many number of races here. The
Okay.
majority seems to be human.
Okay.
But you see all variations of elf, dwarf, tiefling, not as many people who look like Nyx per se in the sense of Aasimar, but there are a couple tieflings, there's gnomes,
Well, I
there's
look more like a
halflings.
tiefling than anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know from like vicinity of what Aasimar would semi look like as well.
Yes.
You don't see a lot of if you're relating it back to your crew, you don't see a lot of Warforge. Probably only Carbine is here. You do see every now and again like a small robot of some kind, usually like at a building or something. And you see no other Goliath. So no one who looks like Ori. Ori is the tallest one here by like 3 feet.
Oh, so everyone follow him in a crowd.
Always follow the Goliath.
Oh, sorry, not by 3 feet, by like a foot. But yeah. So are you guys all heading out together?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm
gonna
basically just going wherever Carbine goes because he's literally carrying me in a bag.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna motion and be like, guys, I saw a town that seemed to be pretty busy I saw a street that seemed to be pretty busy up ahead. Maybe we should head out there. It could be a market and get the hard work done before the fun.
Ori picks up. Yeah, market sounds like fun. It's about noon, so there might be some food stalls there too if we're lucky.
Ooh, even better. We can maybe sell some of the extra dishes that Samuel had.
At this point, you do not see Samuel though.
No, I know.
Samuel is gone.
I just meant some of his extra
You also
stuff.
don't see the captain is not with you, and Amelia is not with you.
We all know where Amelia
is
went.
Randy seems to have dipped off as well.
Jeez. Gonna have some filler episodes. Joking.
I just record myself talking in third person.
One Piece joke. No one get lost.
If anything, you would expect the captain to get lost the most because he pointed east.
Yeah.
He said east and pointed west.
Yes, that was great detail.
Don't worry, guys. I know exactly where we are at all times. I can get us back to that ship.
To be
So we get
fair,
all.
it is relatively easy in this town to get back to the ocean. But you probably won't be able to get lost that easily in town.
So yeah, I say we head to that market first and go from there. What do you guys say?
Yeah, I like that idea. Maybe we can find something magical items or books.
Feels like it's mostly the new crew that's here, and all the other ones seem to have diffed off. They've probably been here before and know where they want to go.
I'll
Ori
go
is with
wherever
you, and so
anybody
is
else
Carbine.
goes.
Ori and Carbine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant though. Like most of
Yeah.
the other people kind of left.
Oh, maybe
knows?
we can con some people into buying some junk for more than what we actually have for.
Like I said, don't let Plep negotiate, and we'll be fine.
I can do the I
Oh,
can do the negotiating.
yeah. Let's let the new kid try.
Actually,
Okay.
yeah. And Ori picks
Supposed
up.
to be
Actually,
saying
yeah.
that
How
Plep's a
old are
bad
you?
negotiator.
Oh yeah, actually, how old are you? That is a good question.
23.
Oh, you're such a baby.
So
A
you should be
baby
the
for an elf.
like an
For an elf,
actual
yeah.
baby infant child.
What is everyone else's age?
I'm 32.
Plep
Ori
is
goes,
young.
wait,
That's
you're
all you
older
need
than
to
me?
know.
Pardon?
Ori goes, wait, you're older than me?
I'm older than Ori?
No, I'm only 30.
And we both look at each other like, and it looks like it should obviously be the other way around,
Yeah.
like age-wise.
Flip
And
and
I'm just gonna look at him in the eyes and be like, I'm gonna pretend you did not tell me that.
I'm
Same.
only 20.
And then me and Ori look at each other again. We
Yeah.
are so old. Like it's like
Yeah.
two dads looking at each other, knowing that they're the oldest ones and the most mature in the group right now.
Not as old as Samuel, though. I'll tell you that.
No, but he's gone.
Yeah.
Just like, oh great, we're the
Flip,
dads
how old
of
did
the
you
group.
say you were? Ori says.
Wait, who is Ori asking?
Oh, Plep.
I'm old enough. That's all you need to know.
Okay, then.
Ambiguous. I like it.
I'm still fully in the bag, by the way.
Yeah.
Like you cannot see me. I'm just in
muffled.
a bag. Yeah.
Oh, I am looking forward to the picture.
And yeah. And Carbine says, I don't fully remember. I came online a decade ago. I think 13 is how old I am. Time is a weird concept mortals use.
He's a child.
Still taller than you. He goes, and he walks down the street.
It's not my fault I have short legs.
Or he comes and pats you on the head. It's okay. It's okay. We can't all be tall.
I can be taller than you guys if I want to. I just fly upwards.
I wouldn't say that's being tall, though.
More as elevating.
So,
Semantics.
Melitus, if you're leading the way, please roll a, I would say, like, your choice between, like, what you want to add to this roll, making your way through the city street.
I do, since I was an urchin, I do move through towns
Oh.
a lot, 50% faster.
Okay.
Just that's one of their things. So if it's in a city, I kind of tend to find all the back streets and everything pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, with ease
Street
then
back
you're able to make your way up and through back alleys, cut across the less busy streets in order to get to the street you're trying to make it to. And once you get there, it is packed. There are dozens, if not a couple hundred people just going back and forth on this street. You see all manner of signs for different buildings, different stores. Just there's food stores, there's item shops, there's just general goods stores. If anyone's looking for a specific store, please make I would say either investigation or perception check for whatever store you're particularly looking for.
I'm just gonna look for magic shops.
Okay.
Just to see what they got. How much gold do we really have right at the moment?
You would have had. You all got 50 gold last session, so you should add that. And then.
Mine says I have 170 gold pieces. For
Yeah.
mine, anyway.
Where do you see that?
It usually comes from your background and whatever you collect.
Okay.
It's on your character sheet near like the end.
Hold on, I'm just
Like
trying to
under
calculate
your
it.
I'm just the blind boy.
Also, I quickly made a new VTuber that
saw
has
that.
Nix's skin and hair. I don't have an outfit at the moment that
has very big
Yeah.
attention span.
So we're at 50 gold or 100 gold? Because I have 50 here.
Then did you add the 50 that I messaged you
I
about?
thought I did.
You should have had more on top of that. Let me look. Rogue. You should also add 160 gold.
On top of that?
On top of that,
God.
yeah.
Math.
210.
210. Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
And then Nyx add
Math was not happening.
Nyx add another 120
Math was not
gold
mathing.
to yourself.
No, it never maths.
120 gold,
Yeah.
you said.
Your background.
So I have
gave you nothing.
170. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So
I rolled a 17 plus my perception, which is then 18.
okay. You spot a bright blue sign with an almost ivory rose carved into it. And it seems like it has some magic about the store. The windows are very detailed crystalline carvings amongst them. You can almost sense the magic coming from inside of it.
Sweet. Is there any stones on the ground, like rocks or anything?
Yeah, it's
nice looking rocks.
It's not it's not the greatest paved road. It's probably more like cobble paved. You can pick up a stone or two.
Some like decent looking, nice round stones.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I maybe pick up 5?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Someone in the stream said the math ain't mathin'.
No.
All right. I'm gonna put them into my magic spell component pouch that I carry with me.
Oh, did you take magic stone?
No. No.
Okay.
I got something else. Must leave.
All right, so you found a potion store, or is
Yes,
it just a
So,
magic
some
shop?
kind of
just a magic shop.
Yeah, some kind.
I think we
I'm-
should
I'm-
head in there first.
Yeah, I'm gonna join you. Should maybe brush up on some more health potions if they got them in case I fall down any more stairs.
Dorian is also gonna follow them in.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Oro and be Ori and be you may need to
Oro.
stay out here. I don't know if you're gonna fit through the door, buddy.
Yeah, that's the usual problem. That's okay. I'll wait out here.
If you have anything, yell your list through the store and I'll help you.
Yeah, sure. I'll try to be listening.
Don't let anyone steal you, you know. As I walk into the
I like
this
how
Goliath
that's
is-
like the thing to say. Don't let anyone steal you.
don't let
Here.
anyone steal you as he's taller than everyone
Yeah.
in the crowd.
So you
Right.
head inside. It is a much cleaner interior than the rest of the town presents itself. Geez, Nix, you're showing your upskirt when you do that.
Oh,
PG.
It's a much cleaner interior. The stone floor is very smooth, almost marble finish. On the shelves inside, there are wand cases on one side, and then it seems to be scrolls on the other. In the center of the room, there's some more wands in a glass cabinet. And on the back wall, there is a desk, which seems to have a what looks like a little bed laying on top of it.
A desk with a little bed.
Uh,
I'm gonna immediately like. Is there someone at the counter?
yes, there is also a taller uh taller dragonborn. He seems to have like well-fitted robes that flow down. He seems to be reading a book. His colors are that of muted gray scale, which his nose kind of forms into almost that of a horned beak with bright blue eyes that are the brightest thing of his face features.
I'm gonna immediately just lean on the counter, not like slam down on the counter or anything, just like kneel with like laying on it with like an elbow and just like, "Hello, friend. Nice to see ya."
He turns around. Oh, hello. I thought I heard somebody come in.
It's like, "Don't let me disturb you. I'm sorry for that. I was just wondering if this beautiful store you got here would have any health potions."
He leaves his book and turns around. Oh, not at all. I was just going over my inventory, waiting on a new shipment of wands to come in. As for potions, I do not unfortunately have them. That would be a neighbor of ours in this little town. You go down the road to the left, you will see a shop that has a cauldron on the sign. It's Nebin's cauldron. He typically deals more with potions. I typically deal more with spells and wands of the sort.
speaking of spells, sir, can you tell me what's in this spell case over here? And I just kind of look at the scroll cases.
And as she says that, I'm just gonna kind of nod at him and like raise my hand, be like an acknowledgement of what he said, like a thank you, just to not be rude.
He motions over to Nyx. That cabinet, were you looking at scrolls or wands?
Tell me a little bit of both you got here.
Okay.
I'm more interested in the scrolls, but
Well,
what
of
kind
the
of wands do you
scrolls, we have a couple varieties. We have that will produce the minor illusion cantrip. Devilish little one if you like pulling pranks on your friends. There's the ever favorite one amongst the thieves of the area, the knock spell that unlocks doors. I typically don't mind so long as they don't come knocking on my door. There's spells that will allow you to commune with nature. I have 2 of those. Oh no, I have more of those. I have a couple of them in the back as well. Is there anything you're looking for in particular? Going through all of them would take quite a bit of time.
anything with fire?
Fire. I think I sold the last of them. We had a group come in. I hope they're not planning to use the scrolls in this town, because I don't want to have to clean that up again. But, no, unfortunately I do not.
Okay, how about ice? Do you got anything about ice?
Ice. No, I don't. I have water stuff, but no ice.
Ooh, what water spells do you have? Anything that could maybe like waterboard someone if we had to, or like along those lines? Not
Mellitus
that
is
we
just gonna
are.
Mellitus is gonna suddenly almost drop something, just hearing how nonchalant
Yeah.
she just stated that to someone we don't know, and just be like,
make a persuasion check, please, because that's quite the thing to drop on somebody.
You're not gonna believe this. I rolled a nat 20 on my app, and I'm gonna send you the photo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be with my +4. And you said persuasion, so sorry, +6, so that's a 26.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yes, the wide use of spells is quite vast. He turns, looks at the wall. We seem to have a scroll of tidal wave, and if I recall, I have a ring of fresh water. It produces, well, in a small area, usually in a barrel of sorts, if the water is salt water, you can place your hand in it and it will magically turn it to fresh water.
That doesn't seem that interesting.
I'm
Maybe
gonna-
how much the scroll of tidal wave?
Oh, the scroll itself. I have 3, as it seems, and each one is 500 gold pieces.
I'm sure you could probably go a little cheaper than that. How about I trade you some magic items plus my price? For a handsome man like you, I feel like we could work something out.
Well, I'm always up to trade. What type of magic items do you have?
So, and I pull out the stones in my my bag, and I'm gonna do a deception check and make it with I don't know what's called. It's the spell where you can make things look fancier. The
Prestidigitation.
Thank you. I can never say the word. I'm going to cast cantrip on it. And I'm going to make it seem like these stones are actually ascending stones. So you can talk to people in distance if somebody else has it. A copy of it. And I'm just going to put a small little faint glow on these stones.
Okay.
Mellitus is pretending like he is not noticing these things happening.
What's your spell
Boring.
DC?
My spell DC is
Yeah.
a 14.
14. Okay.
Do you want me to do a deception check?
Yes.
Okay.
Dorian is looking around for something that looks like it could cause trouble. Be used to cause trouble.
That's a 17 plus 4.
What do you want? 21.
21.
21.
And I'm going to I already have a little bit of I'm going to take my hood down too. So just to show how pretty, the veinness of me coming through with my shirt. Just showing a little show.
A little intelligence. Showing a little bit of good
And then as
manners.
he's thinking about this, I'm going to take my hair that's out. I'm just going to wrap it around my finger and bat my eyes. And then so what do you think? These stones, we just found them in a chest just off of our last excursion.
Huh. Well,
And I feel like a man like yourself would really need these stones. You
Sending
could get a
stones, you
good
say?
deal out of this. I've had an offer for them already for 300 gold pieces each per stone, and I got 2 stones here.
I will say, ending stones are very valuable. As you only have 5, I would assume one set is incomplete because sending
Yes.
stones are normally 2 pair.
Yes. I gave 1 stone to my captain so that I can be talking with him. So I'm not going to be selling all 5.
And stones seem to be smaller than normal, which is very useful in most cases. I barely even notice the carvings on them, which would make them magical as part of the enchantment. I'll tell you what. I
You
don't
cut out. I
particularly.
can't hear you.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I don't particularly need the stones, and most people would require them to be used first in order to prove their authenticity. But I may be able to drop the price of one of the spell scrolls by 50 gold. If you are able to prove that these are sending stones at the very least. And he just gives you a small smile.
Okay.
Good idea. But I'm
All right.
I'm a neutral good, so I can't.
I can certainly try to prove this to you.
I'm just gonna kind of nudge Nyx slightly, and kind of gesture with my head towards the fact that towards the bag on Carmine's back that has a certain someone inside of it. And I'm like,
I'm gonna catch on as to what you're picking up.
and then I walk away as if I'm like, nope, I'm not part of this. You didn't hear it from me.
I'm gonna call on my captain, Plep. He is a very intelligent. He has the other side of the stone. So, okay, I'm gonna take the 1 stone and I hold it up close to me and go, 10-4 Plep. Are you picking up what's happening right here? Come in, Plep. Earth to Plep.
Plep, I'm hearing you next. What's happening?
And it's muffled too.
Yeah.
Flip, please make a deception check.
Oh no! Oh no!
Both of them are just.
No, just me.
No, this is just Plep for trying to make their voice seem like it's coming from a stone 10 feet away.
I'm so good at charisma.
That is a 4!
Oh no.
It was sending stones that you wanted to pass them off as, right?
Yeah.
I could literally make them sending stones if you just put them in the bag. I have replicate magic item. I can make them actual stone. But you get
I can't see. Who are you talking to?
And I'm just like a big sigh comes out of me as I'm like with my back turned to everybody, pretending to browse, just like, oh my god.
Dorian's trying not to laugh.
Dorian, it was you that went to the counter, right?
Dorian was browsing for something that looked dangerous.
I was at
Okay.
the counter, but then I like started browsing after Nick started talking to them. So
Okay.
I'm just kind of like, oh
detaching
my
yourself
god.
from the situation.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be buying it. Let's just say.
Really?
Hold on. Maybe this one's broken. Let me go into my backpack 1 second. Carbine, can you? I just hold on, and then start dropping stones into the bag real quick.
And you gotta make sure you gotta make sure you tell him, because I don't think he can hear you. I'm just gonna look at you and be like, tell him what do you want.
Oh, I can
It's
hear
in
what's
the
going on.
stone.
I just
Oh, you
don't
can
know
hear?
where we are. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay,
a
never
fact.
mind then.
And
Never
then
mind.
make a sleight of hand check. Nick says to put the stones in the bag. And then, Flip, how long does it take you to make a magic item? Because that does take an amount of time.
You can replicate it again. Let's see, where's the timetables? It's not giving me a time frame.
I think it's under your infusion section. Like the part that...
Gizmo, I just sent you what I just rolled again, and there's the timestamp on that.
How dare.
Fusion.
I'm
Another
starting
one.
to think that your virtual dice are rigged.
So that's 23.
Jeez. You can touch a non-magical object and imbue it with one of your artificer infusions, turning it into a magic item. I just need to touch it. An infusion works on only certain kinds of objects, as specified in the infusion description. You don't need to worry about attunement. The infusion remains in the item indefinitely, or I die.
You can infuse more than one
Or you die.
non-magic item at
No,
the
no,
end
like,
of a long rest.
The infusion ends if I die.
Oh, I was like,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you don't do it correctly, you die. What?
This is the end of Plep. Goodbye, everyone.
But at the bottom of the infuse item section, it says you can infuse more than one non-magic item at the end of a long rest. So it takes the long rest.
Oh.
Like that's what it was looking for.
But
I'm still
is
gonna-
that only if I'm infusing more than one? Because at the top it says if I'm infusing one.
Looking for it as well.
I'm on
Whenever you-
D&D 5e Wikidot.
Oh,
I'm
whenever you finish a long rest, you can touch a non-magic item and imbue it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a part of the long rest.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I'm still gonna play it off as if it works again.
Okay.
Because
I gotta read
Plep
it
roll
in.
better. Plep do better. You got another chance.
I'm not charismatic, okay?
Shh.
This comes out from the bank.
That's not
Made of
charismatic.
stones. Okay. I swear these must be the right ones. I'm so sorry for that mix-up. Okay. Let me call my captain again. Captain Platt.
Please roll another
Captain.
deception check. Plep.
Ooh.
I'll say with advantage because Nyx is trying to help you now.
That would be a
Just hoping for the
17.
best.
Oh,
17 on that one.
It's
nice.
pretty good.
And I'm just literally like standing still, just like with my back turned, just like holding my breath. Just
I'm
like
gonna
please
start
God.
touching the guy's arm at the same time, like as I'm talking on the phone. Like
Distractions.
trying to like flirt.
Nyx, please roll a charisma flirting check.
Charisma flirting. Persuasion.
I don't know if persuasion is flirting. I could see the argument though.
You
Yeah,
can see the
add your
argument.
persuasion.
Add my persuasion?
Yeah,
Are you sure about that?
yeah.
Okay. So that's a 17. And then with my persuasion, that's a +6.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Hmm.
I
Just
can
maxed out the.
He looks at the stones. He goes, interesting. I see the confusion on the last ones. They must not have been fully enchanted. Well, if one set seems to be working, I could knock down the estimated 300 gold, you'd say. So that'd be about 200 gold for one of the scrolls.
Well, I mean, and then maybe me and you could go for dinner later tonight. Could we potentially my treat if you just kind of knock this down all the way?
Oh, I wouldn't be able to let a scroll go uh for I couldn't possibly let the scroll go without making some form of commission on it, and unfortunately dinner is not on my menu tonight as I have something else I must attend to.
Well, I am in town for a while.
Well, maybe if you ask another day I will be inclined, but
Will you be in on maybe Friday?
possibly I'm open almost every day.
Well,
If you would like to
surprise or
come back.
surprise.
Uh,
Yeah, of course. But how about we make a deal and we do it for, say, 50 gold? That way you're still getting a profit, and then you get a dinner and you get these magic stones. For some reason, Gizmo,
make
I can't
one
hear
last
you.
persuasion check.
That is going to be a 12 plus my 6. So 18.
He ponders the proposal for a minute. I think the lowest I'd be able to go on this would be 150. I do apologize, but the cost of the scroll itself and the paper and the ink and the time in order to infuse the spell into it. I do craft all of the spell scrolls myself unless people bring them in, but they usually get used prior to making it to me. I would only be able to go down to 150.
150? That seems fair. That seems fair. And I pull out the 150 gold and I will slide that over.
The tidal wave spell scroll?
Yes.
Okay. I'll add that to your inventory and take 150 gold off.
Okay.
Dorian, as you're looking through stuff, you go up. None of the wands seem too interesting, at least on the one wall. And you go over to the desk that he was standing behind. And in the tiny bed that you see, there seems to be a small black cat curled up
Yes.
just sleeping away. You see its little body breathing in and out. It's very small, maybe like the size of a tennis ball. Just
He's a pretty
sleeping
baby.
away. It seems very cozy in the little bed they had been given.
Can Dorian try and kidnap the cat by
Oh no.
coaxing it with treats?
Please make a animal handling check.
Oh gosh, trying to find that.
And then I'd say also add your sleight of hand modifier on top of it.
Just stealing a
Okay.
whole cat.
Just a whole
Okay,
cat.
I am. Okay, so animal. I am trying to find that.
Should be in your wisdom section.
Wisdom section.
I just wanted to mention that I saw in the stream that someone just subbed for 13 months.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah.
Wait,
Thanks, Van. Bent is one of our friends too.
Uh,
I miss you, Ben.
How am I not finding this? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me look.
I'm sorry, I'm blind
okay.
and like slow. I
Character sheets are
apologize.
hard.
animal handling
Animal
is wisdom.
handling would be +4, and then you can also add your sleight of hand, which is +6. So add 10 to whatever you roll.
Okay, and D20?
Yeah.
Okay, so 9 plus 10, so 19.
Pretty good. What type of food do you motion out for it to get sent, to get distracted by, to wake it up?
The leftover pancakes from yesterday.
Okay. You pull
Had one in his pocket.
You pull a
Saved
tiny
for later.
piece of the pancake that you had saved away for later out of your pocket, and the cat just slowly sniffs it and motions over it and goes to bite it, and you pull it away slowly and motion it over off of the bed and try to motion it to come into your side pocket. And the dragonborn peers over. With all due respect, please do not steal my cat.
What are you talking about? I'm not stealing it.
He is very small. I worry for his safety. He comes
in
over
good
to
hands.
you. He comes over to you and motions to pick up the little cat. And he takes in his large hands. Standing beside him, he is taller than you at standing at 6'5". And he just brings it up to his face, and the little cat gives him a couple kisses on his nose. He goes, "This is my dear new friend Kida." And in my tongue, it means little dragon. I'm hoping I can teach it to breathe fire one day. It would be a good deterrent for some customers. Not you folk, of course. You seem very friendly.
Can Dorian try and persuade him by making up a sad story to try and get him to give up the cat?
Sure, tell me the story.
Yeah, gotta come up with the story.
All right. Wait, Dorian could just tell his whole story. He's sad.
This is where we get the character back.
Yeah, this is where we learn the
Just
backstory.
give me your cat!
Just give me your cat.
I grew up in a broken home. Everything was on fire.
So Dorian looks at the guy and looks at the cat and like does grabby hands asking if he can hold it. kitty, please.
He,
Manalta,
he
I need
motion-
the emotional support. I need a therapy cat.
You have a therapy pleb.
I will tell traumatic backstory.
a therapy plep. Yes, he motions down so you can hold it. He curls up into your little
Immediately
hands
just
and
puts it in the pocket.
nuzzles into your neck.
Oh, Dorian
He's mine now. Goodbye, bitches.
just runs. Dorian does not think he's going to be able to outrun someone who's like 6 foot something, so he's not
And
going
a
to try that
dragon.
just yet.
A dragonborn.
Yep.
When I was a little lad.
When I was a
young
Warthog.
When I was a little lad of 1 second, pulling up the backstory.
Actually reading it.
Gotta get
Gotta get real serious with this. I wrote out the timeline.
This is how the crew finds out your backstory of the barrel person.
When I was a little lad at the age of 9, my entire family was killed in front of my eyes. And I watched, and I'd witnessed all of their deaths.
Even your kitten that you had?
Even the kitten.
Oh, no wonder you wanted to hold this poor little soul.
I
Oh, sweetheart, you should definitely let Dorian hold it. I never realized that, Dorian. You never told me. All these years we've known each other and you didn't tell me?
All these years of a whole week.
I love the idea that Nick's
Of
the
a whole
one that,
day that they've known him.
the whole
one that
half
didn't
day,
know he
the whole like
existed.
2 hours that you've met this person.
Melitus is just like looking in between, like to stand there with his arms crossed, just like looking in between both of them, Nyx and Dorian, and just be like, just waiting to see how this plays out. Just like
Dorian
what are these guys gonna do now?
Dorian is giving sad puppy dog eyes as he's like caressing the cat lovingly, like please, sir.
I'm gonna lean around Dorian and just be like, it's okay, Dorian. One day you'll find that perfect companion. Even if this nice gentleman says it's not today.
Awful good, my ass.
Neutral good. Neutral. I look for happiness. That's what my oath is. And Dorian will be happy with this
from
cat.
the bag. You're a liar. You're a dirty liar.
Liar.
Pleb never trust cats. Cats are the devil.
Dorian's prepared to go into more
Plep's backstory is revealing.
That sending stone is acting
Dude,
up
if I
again.
had $1 for every cat that's eaten a frog, yeah, he's got something going on there.
That sending stone's acting up again.
It's not a backstory, that's just a primal fear.
And doctors, apparently.
And doctors.
Nobody fucking trusts a doctor.
Dorian, please make a persuasion check. Or, no. You can choose persuasion or deception, because everyone around you is partially not sure about whether or not you're lying or telling the truth, and Nyx is definitely lying beside you.
Does that... Do I help give an advantage at that point then?
Yes, but Dorian is the one that can roll this. So you're rolling 2 dice, 2d20, and taking the higher number. And you can either add your persuasion or your deception
I'm gonna
modifier.
Go deception because it's slightly higher.
Okay.
11 and 15. So I'm gonna go with the 15.
Okay.
And that's plus 4, so 15, so 19.
Okay.
Freaking teamwork to just steal this man's cat.
You just met this man, steal his cat, lie to his face.
All else fails, Doran takes it and runs.
Oh god.
What did you say?
Oh,
Nine-
19.
19?
Yeah, 19.
Yes, 19.
Well, that is his very tragic upbringing. I apologize for the hardships you have dealt in your life. Uh, I have a proposal for you now, and he goes over to a shelf, and he looks through some of his scrolls, and he pulls one out and brings it over to you. As losing a pet and a loved one is very hard to deal with, instead of something that is living and the chance of losing it again, I offer you this. And he holds out a spell scroll of Find Familiar.
Dang.
And he says, this scroll specifically is a new type of scroll I have been trying to achieve, where you can cast a spell more than once without the magic in it vanishing. It does take a full day to recharge, but you can cast the spell once a day. And you would definitely be able to turn it into either a new cat or the one that you have lost in resemblance. This way, you would always be able to bring them back in a sense. It might not be them specifically, but it is a lifelong companion.
Okay.
I do worry for young Kita's safety, and I would be much less worrisome with it in my care, but with this spell, you would be able to foster your own bond with your own companion.
Dorian thinks on it for a moment before agreeing.
You can just hear mild grumbling from inside the bag. Not even grumbling, just like quiet frog noises, like irritated frog noises.
So
I
like
just
the like sounds coming
like the
out.
little croak, like the.
Think more like the squeaking one.
Oh god. I'm just gonna like, once Dorian takes the scroll and gives the cat back,
Reluctantly gives it back.
I'm just gonna like pull my arms around like the group and just be like, and like push them towards the door. It's like, okay, thank you, good sir. You've been mighty kind. Thank you for being a great friend to meet, be our first meeting in this town. Hopefully we will see you again someday. Have a good day. And
You
I'm
did
just like
say
push.
a
I'm like
potion shop.
I'm like pushing them out. Like, okay, we've done enough damage here. Let's go. Like that's what the vibe is of my face when I look at Nyx, and I'm just like, okay, bye, pushing everyone out the door.
So you
I'll
took this.
see you on next Friday for our date. We're not gonna be here, right? We did say we were leaving in a few days.
Yeah, it's probably like Tuesday.
I'm
It's
just gonna be like,
Wednesday, my dudes.
as soon as I get them out of as soon as we like exit the thing, I'm just gonna be like a giant sigh, be like, oh,
Hey guys, I got something for $500 for almost free.
What's $1?
what's $1?
500 gold.
Sorry, I zoned out back there a little bit, trying to read something. Dorian, you took the scroll and you left Kita?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes,
That's
reluctantly
what I
left the
thought.
cat.
and then I pushed them all out of the store because
Okay.
they overstayed their welcome, and there's no way we're gonna get anything else. I'm gonna head to that to the left to the Nebin's.
Nebin's Cauldron. Okay.
Yeah.
And Dorian, you can write down in your inventory scroll of find familiar.
Okay.
And Aurelio's still standing out there,
Just
watching
no clue.
as you all get pushed out. Carbine following. Aurelio responding. So,
Biggest smile
shopping
on my
go
face.
okay? You
And I'm just gonna look
no,
at it
you
and be
seem
like,
a little perturbed.
I'm just gonna be like, don't ask.
I got the biggest sale, Ori.
You're just standing there like
And then I just look
happily
at him,
holding your spell scroll out like a
and
child.
I'm just
Look what I got.
just look at him, look at her, and look at him, and just like share a glance, be like, yeah, like that's what I had to deal with.
I
see your
I
point.
finally pop my head out of the back of the bags, both arms in the air.
Plep is the captain now.
Ori. Oh, you talked too loud and it didn't come through.
Oh, it's the Captain Plep.
The captain now.
Or he's just so
goes,
confused.
You should say that to the captain. I think that would be very funny. Mel, you said you wanted to go to potion shop?
Yeah, I was told by the nice vendor in there, before the chaos happened, that there's a nice place that should have some health potions, run by a nice gentleman named Nebin, and it has a cauldron for a sign. So I was gonna head there next.
Ah, yes.
I think we've overstayed our welcome here, so.
As all of us do at one point or another, it seems. Let's go. And you make your way up the street. It's still a little crowded.
Do I notice any, like, if it's crowded just because of like a market, or is there like
make a
scuffles
perception
going?
check.
Ooh, that's not good. Perception is wisdom. That's a 5.
It seems busy. People seem to be shopping.
Okay.
Yeah. And you make your way to the building that he seemed to have been pointing out. I do have my stockings. But sorry. I'm like rubbing my sock because my foot hurts, and I'm like, why does my toe feel weird? The words of the sock are very prominent. My sock is inside out.
That would make sense.
You make your way to the building that you're pointed towards. The primarily wood building with glass windows in the door.
I'm gonna like lead everyone like up to the door as if we're gonna go in, and right as we get to the entryway, I'm gonna immediately turn around so fast that like people bump into me. And I'm just gonna say, okay, I need stuff from this shop. I do not want shenanigans. I know that's difficult for this group, it seems, but let me buy my stuff first, and then you guys can have your way.
Okay. Okay.
Pleb?
Said shenanigans.
Just stay in the bag.
Did you fully get out of the bag, Plep?
I'm
Or-
like half out, like trying to
Okay.
climb up Carbine's back.
Never mind. I just let me get my thing, and then you can do whatever it was that happened back there. Okay? That's all I ask. And it's like kind of like
Nothing
dad.
to do with that situation. Plep got roped into that situation.
Sure, Captain Plep. Whatever you say. Okay. And it's kind of like dad voice, just kind of like wrangling their toddlers in a store. like use your eyes, not your hands, kind of vibe.
Yes.
And then I turned to go into the store.
Okay. The smell of very fragrant herbs hits your nose immediately as the floorboards creak as you walk into the building. It's a very old building. There are just trays and shelves of different potion bottles, different ingredients, different plant-based things, powders in jars, some like what look to be like bone pieces here or there. Just it looks like an organized mess.
I think somebody needs to open a window in this shop.
You hear from the back room, there are no windows.
Well, maybe you should make one.
The window is on the front door. It doesn't open.
I can open it.
They come as very old, thinner man comes out holding a big box that's just overflowing with large plants. Comes out, walking and plops onto the counter, wipes off his hands on his old leather apron, looks up to you. Ah, hi. Interesting customers. People don't normally come in here. They think it's closed all the time. What do you want? Potions, ingredients? I got stuff.
Don't mind my companion here. I always say the mustier a potion shop, the better. That's how you really know it's working. Anyway, I was told of your fine establishment from nice Dragonborn folk down the road a little bit. I was looking to see if you had any health potions that I could procure.
Dragon. Oh, Kajar. Yeah, nice fellow. Weird skin. Scales, that word. Potions specifically?
Or anything that could help in a pinch, when you need a little bit more vitality to keep yourself going.
He takes a second. What sort of vitality we talking about here? Because there's some customers in the town that get a little confused on what vitality they mean.
It hits me. Oh God, no. I'm fine. I'm fine in that the
You
department
seem like
just
a young man, so if you had that sort of problem, I'd be willing to help. The older folk,
Just-
they don't need that shit.
I'm like no, and like kind of like
Definitely,
embarrassed, just like no,
what you were looking for.
And I just like nudge you.
Melius, don't be ashamed. It's okay. You're what, 32, you said? Of course you're going to need it.
It just
about
like
their
I just kind of like
You just hear howling laughter from inside the bag.
I'm just like I just kind of like sigh and like just take it because this is payback for all the Ori jokes earlier, and I'm just like
Oh, goodness.
it's just like yeah, okay.
You look
I'm just gonna
over
let this...
to outside the window, and you do see Ori laughing as well. he definitely heard it.
be like, as much as someone might need that, I'm thinking more of the health vitality. In terms of if I'm about to die, I would not like to die.
Not many do. The ones that do freak me out. Okay, so we got like basic healing potions if you want it. 50 gold each. I got 2 regular. I got a potion of greater healing, which is 100 gold. Those are more jam-packed of ingredients. And then we got 1 superior healing potion. It's 300 gold. And he points to each of you. I only got one. You can't split it between each other. I've seen people do it and then they get sad because it doesn't work. That's not how potion works. And he goes on a ramble of like potion making. He stops. The big one's 300 gold.
I'm gonna so you said 50 for the regular, sir?
Yeah. And there's 2 of them, he said.
I'm just gonna take one.
Okay.
So I'm minus 50 gold. So back to 120 again. Okay, and then
Would
I have...
anyone else like another healing would like a healing potion?
And that's a regular or basic healing potion, sorry.
A regular one, yeah.
Regular.
Dorian will also get a healing potion.
Okay.
How much were they?
50.
50?
For the
Okay.
regular one, which
Yeah.
it has it's like the lowest amount of healing potion.
Which
and then it goes up with
is
more.
a regular healing potion does 2d4 plus 2 healing.
Okay.
Are you gonna get one?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna also, sir, would you have anything like what is one of the most peculiar wow, I can't say that word. Peculiar um potions that you have here that you don't think many other places would, besides a vitality potion?
Let's see. And he kind of like looks around his shop. We got this one. It's not really a potion. It's more of an oil. It makes you go all ethereal like. Somebody sold me this and I kind of regret it because nobody else has bought it yet.
What do you mean ethereal?
It'll make you like fade in and out of vision, kinda. Doesn't make you go invisible, but it makes you like able to travel through light, I guess. I don't fully know how it works. I didn't make this thing. I shouldn't have bought it.
That is interesting. But I don't think that's quite something I would be looking for. Anyone else here interested?
What was it?
It's like a potion that
Oil
makes
of
you...
etherealness.
Oh, an oil, sorry.
Yeah.
I think
So it
I'm
kind of
alright.
makes... Yeah. Anything
Uh,
else you'd recommend for a pirate crew?
Well, I got some poisons. I got antidotes, acid. I got alchemist fire. Ships burn, right?
Could I get how much is the antidote?
Antidote? 75 for a vial.
You sure you can't come down any more on that one? Like you said, not many people come in the doors here, and we had great recommendation.
Normally I trade like discounts for jobs.
Ah,
Tell you what,
yeah,
how long you staying?
a few days.
Few days?
Definitely, but leaving before Friday for no particular reason.
Not mind to ask. If you make it over to the forest and you pick some herbs or anything before you leave, bring them back and I'll trade you 'em, for a discount.
Okay.
Definitely pick you some flowers.
Say again, please.
I think
I can definitely pick you some flowers.
Like
think
barely
he
hear you.
I'm away from the mic 1 second.
they said I can definitely pick you some flowers.
Okay. Flowers, weed, like if you look, you can figure out what's a herb and whatnot.
I will hold you to that. That sounds like a good way to spend my time. You might see me again.
Very well. Any other weird shit that I got? I mean, if you just eat some herbs, it does things to you on occasion.
Oh
Although
yeah, I think Pleb got into that
can
one time.
kill you.
I think Pleb accidentally lit some on fire one time. He was acting funny. Or is that just every day?
You're gonna have to be more specific. I light a lot of things on fire.
Herbs.
Which herbs?
The ones that make you act funny.
Which herbs that make you act funny? They all make you act a little funny if you inhale enough of it.
Exactly. Anyway.
I got a potion of giant strength. That one's expensive though.
Ugh.
Can Plep trade poisonous ooze?
Just like runs my hand down my arm to collect a bunch of just the slime.
And you just hold it in
And just
your
like
arm.
hold it out.
That's like perfect.
There he
Poisonous
goes.
ooze?
With the most adorable face.
He kind of like walks over to you and like eyes it for a minute. I'd buy some of that. Wouldn't be worth the stone giant potion though. You'd probably need like 25 vials of this.
Oh god.
I don't know if you can make that much.
It just takes time. Couple soaks and it gets all gooey.
Couple massages. To
Couple
massage
massages.
it off.
Couple sweat.
Carbine's just on the ship deck, just massaging.
Yeah.
Clup comes out and he's just shriveled. Looks
I'm
like a little raisin.
just a little curious by any chance. Do you dabble in anything with red hues that come from virgins by any chance? I'm just
What?
looking for a few
Well-
vials.
Okay.
Nothing too deep or anything. I just need a few.
Just, do you have any stinky cheese? He goes,
If you need some of the red stuff from the virgin variety, you could probably just ask Miletus.
Like, it's just off, just like as if you wounded him like mortally, like just clutches his chest, like bends over,
just the
like those
animated reaction in
yeah,
the
in the moment
background
when
of just on all fours with the spotlight over him.
and like the little spirit like
Wasted.
ghost like leaving his body, just like
Just
that
this,
is
and Fluff just looks like that cat with the knife being held up to him, like, I did that.
Blaze, make a investigation check. Or make a perception check.
Can it be investigation?
Or insight.
I'll do insight. So that's a +3. So that's gonna be a 18.
18. You notice
Yes.
he when you mention blood, he looks over to a plaque behind the desk that has a plant on it in like a case. If you would like to make a nature check to see what kind of plant it is.
Sure. Ooh, nature is intelligence. Thank God. So that is a 13 plus a 4, so that's a 17.
17.
Yes.
You look over at it, and it seems to be a plant called belladonna, usually used in like poisons and things of sort. Um, you also see beside it a strange symbol. Uh, Dorian, are
Yes.
you looking around the room as well?
Yes.
You notice every every so often on some form of like label on a plant or just etching in the wall, and up by the plant that Nyx is looking at is thieves' cant symbols, and the one up by the plant that's in a glass case on the wall means uh inventory.
Okay, on the one that means inventory. Sorry. Sorry, my brain didn't process that very well.
Yeah.
What am I?
Uh you all you notice is uh plant in a glass case, and beside it has a symbol in thieves' cant that says inventory.
Dorian is intrigued and points up and asks about it. Oh. How much are you selling that for?
He looks to what you're pointing at.
And
He kind of holds for a moment and goes, "Hold on, let me get something." And he goes behind the uh, uh counter, and he pulls out uh a larger case that he kind of struggles with to lift onto the top counter. He places it down, and it has different vials of different liquids, uh
Ooh.
a couple powders in the vials. And he goes, "Well, you asked. This is what I got for sale." He looks to all of you. Honestly, not much folk come by anymore to buy this stuff. Uh, if you're looking, I'm willing to make deals on this.
I'm gonna kind of look up at like the writing on the wall that Dorian pointed to, and just be like look back at it and be like, "You could read that?" And like just like a little tidbit of Melitus like noticing like something about Dorian. It's like kind of like mumbles under my breath. I'm like, "You can read that?"
Dorian nods but doesn't respond verbally. Alright, I'm
Eh.
interested in getting it. How much would you be willing to give me a discount for?
Oh,
Oh,
What is it?
I could probably do like 50% off on most of this. I don't want it to go bad, and I'd rather sell it before it goes bad. Uh, we got essence of ether, uh, burnt othor fumes, assassin's blood. This one's supposed to be some sort of truth serum type thing. I don't know. I think you mix into somebody's drink, and they spill the beans.
Do you
Uh,
have any dead man's blood or virgin's blood? That's why I'm looking.
no blood specifically. Just the assassin's blood, which thought you were talking about the secret inventory from it, but it seems like you're not the one I was thinking would crack it. And then we got some serpent venom here too.
I That truth serum sounds interesting.
Okay. 75 a vial. I only got 2 of them.
Uh,
I'll
in
drop
that case,
my last 30 if you want to go in on it.
so 75, so that would be 35. Sure, I'll go in on it with
45.
you. 45
Yeah.
math. Yeah, I'll do 45. Might
Okay.
as well have one in stock.
Yeah.
Sounds like it could be helpful.
And
So do you want to put
then
that in your inventory or mine?
You can put it in yours.
Okay. So that is a true serum
yes. Yeah, just label it as that and I'll make
whenever I use
sure.
it.
Yeah.
Can I ask if he has any empty vials by any chance that he would be willing to just donate to us?
Empty one? Sure. Donate? No. You gotta buy shit.
Well, I just bought the truth serum and we bought a potion from you. I was just wondering if maybe you would have an extra vial or two on the side.
We could use it to help gather the herbs and put them in the vial for you so
Uh,
they're already prepared.
and he goes, listen, vials aren't expensive. They're like 2 silver for
You just took my last
for
gold, though,
5
sir.
vials.
You took my last gold.
And you don't have change?
No, I'm sorry.
How much gold? How many silver pieces is in a gold piece?
10.
So you said it was like how many silver for?
5 vials for 2 silver.
Uh, I'll get
There's a little pleb goo.
We need it for the plep glue.
One gold would be enough to get like the amount of vials for the pleb goo that he said he would need in order to trade the giant strength potion.
Sure.
Plep, do you have any gold to donate towards these vials?
Pleb has some gold.
Plep, can I have 2 gold, please? And then I can get you your vials, and then I can get vials from me.
If you want pleb goo, he has to give the vials for pleb's goo.
Yes, Captain Plep.
Pleb
No,
is the
calling him
captain. Pleb is the captain now.
Good.
I'll put
Good
my hand
job.
into the little bag for the 2 gold.
Okay, so you buy 2 gold worth of vials?
Yes.
Okay. So you
lot of
get like
vials.
50 vials.
And then I hand Plep all his vials that he needs.
In the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just toss it in the bag.
Just like bonk bonk on the head.
I got headwear. I got head protection.
Carmine's like, a little heavier, slightly.
Ever so slightly.
I'm trying to do math. Minus 45. There we go. I have 75 gold. Cool. Okay.
Nice. And then all of the other poisons that he has out in like the secret section are but they do like added poison damage to creatures or however they're applied. The essence of ether can knock somebody out.
Oh, kind of like chloroform.
Yeah. The Other fumes, you can that one has to be inhaled, so it releases as like a powderous mist, and then if a person inhales it, they take poison damage. The assassin's blood does what type of damage? It poisons somebody for about up to 24 hours, and the serpent's venom can be applied to a weapon and do added poison damage.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good for now. But do you happen to know where there's another maybe magic shop nearby? Not the one that we were just at, but just a different one? I'm looking for more
Um,
magic gear. He didn't have any magic gear at the last one.
some gear. I mean, you could go try uh the one general goods store. It doesn't have that much, but it's got some stuff. Uh, it kind of has like a bunch of weird things. But you might be able to find magic items there. I've never really paid attention myself. I don't really need magic items.
And do you happen to know these gentlemen's names or ladies' names that may work there? Just so that we could be on like a first name basis with them and say that you recommended us?
Well, there's the dad. He owns the building. Uh, Let me hold on. I had to reorganize the name
I
tags
saw that.
because of the thing. There's the owner is named Damon. Uh, Drunk fucker. He's always drunk after his wife died. And their son Chris. He's a good kid. Uh, yeah, like they
Well,
sell
we
magic
must meet
items
this
sometimes.
Chris.
I don't think they really know what they're selling is the question.
I like, you know what? I think I'm gonna have a good conversation with this Chris kid.
Okay. Young
Thank you.
he kind of
And so,
turns to put away the vials. Young people are so weird these days.
Um, before we head out, I'm just gonna like go to the side and like ask him. I'm just gonna ask. Do you do you have any experience in like deciphering symbols,
What kind of symbols?
magical symbols,
Magic? No,
possible
I'd go over
or
to Kurin or Kajar.
that's the last gentleman we were with?
Yeah. Yeah, the
Okay.
Dragonborn guy. Weird.
Okay. Yeah, scales. I know. Am I right? Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen gray ones before.
Okay. Thank you for your help, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Uh
Don't,
don't go spreading secret shop. Obviously.
our lips are sealed.
Plep
And
and
doesn't
we
he
have lips.
I was waiting for Plep to say something.
oh
Plep has
no.
nothing to see, or Plep has no lips.
I
Carbine
love how
doesn't have lips either.
I know. I was just like, I love this whole time. Carbine's just been like silent, just like watching all of this happen.
He is what is essentially a baby leash to the frog.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay. So I'm gonna I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna meet Ori outside, and
Okay.
I'm just immediately just gonna just like as I walk by, just immediately gonna like hold my finger up to him, like be like, shit, don't even say anything after all that was said in there about him.
Yeah. He goes,
Gonna
I
collect
didn't
your
hear
blood.
anything.
And I'm just gonna be like,
Sleep with
don't
your
even.
door locked.
And before you guys head out there, I'm gonna head back real quick to the dragon born shop. I'm like, I didn't realize at the time because I was so distracted by you guys, but I have one more thing to ask that guy, so I'll be right back. And then I'm just gonna run to that shop real quick.
Okay.
okay, we can meet you over at the other shop if you like.
Sounds good. I'm sure I'll be able to find Ori in the crowd.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so you head back over to the Dragonborn shop?
yeah. and I'm just gonna like poke my head in first and just be like, eh.
He
Remember me.
he
Just
seems to be in the middle of giving Kita a small bowl of food,
okay.
and
He's not angry.
he
Okay.
looks up to you. Oh, hello again. If
And I
need
just,
something else.
yes, I didn't realize the time when I was here earlier that you seem to be someone that would be able to decipher magic symbols.
Ah, yes, potentially. What kind?
Um, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure if this is a magic symbol. Um, it just appeared. I was just wondering if you could have a look and see if you like detect any like thing interesting about it, or if you even think it means anything, or and then he's just gonna um like expose like his like show his arm a little bit, like on
Uh,
his forearm, and he's gonna show his holy symbol uh tattoo mark,
okay.
like the little etchings on it, and he's just gonna ask him to just
He
look at it.
he
He's just
motions for
curious.
you to come up to the desk, to the counter, and uh holds his arm out or his hand out so he can like hold your arm to better see.
Uh-huh. And
He
I just it's like I'm just gonna be like, yeah, like he's just gonna keep mumbling because he has no idea what's going on.
he
Uh,
like twists your arm to see like the more angles of it. How far up your arm do you think it is?
it's only like a small bit, like it just goes from like wrist to like halfway to the elbow, like
Okay.
and it's only like a few little lines.
Yeah.
Like he says, like he's like, I'm not sure if it is anything. I just thought maybe I should ask an expert. But
Hmm.
I know it's my holy symbol, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to know if there's
He
anything weird about it.
well markings forming on somebody's arm are usually scarring or maybe somebody who's made a pact with something. Uh, he observes your arm for a minute, not sensing any magic per se emanating from it. Hold on, one second, and he reaches under the counter and pulls out a uh what looks to be a pearl, and he holds it in his hand and motions over your arm. His scales start to glowing from uh, you assume what the pearl is. And he mutters a couple words. He says, "Well, I can't seem to identify what the source of this is, so it doesn't seem magical. It could be out of my wheelhouse, though, as there are many things that I do not know of this world. But
Okay,
it doesn't seem
thank you.
dangerous in my expert opinion."
Okay, like I said, I'm sure it probably wasn't too much information, but I always like to ask a local because it's always a new place, you know. Um, so thank you so much for your time, sir. And then I'm gonna give him a gold piece, just
Oh,
because he used his time.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give him
Okay.
a piece of gold. Be like, thank you so much, sir, for your help. And then I'm gonna
Well,
walk out the door, waving from behind, like a back wave as I'm
he
leaving.
nods to you.
Gizmo, I
And
am
thank.
so sorry. I didn't realize things got moved around.
It's okay. Don't
He
worry.
fixed.
I fixed it quicker this time. It's fine.
Oh, he's gotta fix it again.
There we go. It's funny that Plep is the only one not having to be adjusted.
I didn't
Lep
realize
is
my camera
perfect.
cut
That's
out,
why.
It's
and
okay.
it did.
Yeah. So then I'm just gonna rush back to the group and meet them there.
Okay. It's pretty simple to find Ori in the crowd. He waves over to you.
And then I'm gonna, before I run in though, I'm just gonna be like, okay, did I miss anything? Like, how
Now
bad
they
is it?
just went in. If you want to head in behind them. I
Okay.
still can't fit in any of these doors.
And I'm just gonna pat him on the back, like the lower back, because that's as high as I can reach,
Yeah.
and just be like, "Thanks for the warning," and then I'm just gonna head inside.
And on the inside, the rest of you seeing the interior. It's a older building as well. Not that well kept. Very cluttered with like random tools, weapons, armor pieces, just all sorts of knickknacks and things. Just piles of what can only be viewed as a hoarder trying to sell things. No idea whether or not some of this stuff is magical, some of it could be, some of it could just be junk that got passed off for being magic. There is a small bookshelf that seems to have like rolled paper sticking out of it as well. That could be spell scrolls. Who knows?
All right.
Behind the counter is a young man in his late teens, blonde hair, simple uh simple commoner clothing.
I'm going to walk straight up to him. And as I walk up, I'm going to take the hood of my cloak off so you can get the full view of me coming in.
Oh god.
His eyes go wide as he drops the thing he was trying to organize on the table. Hi.
Hi, are you the owner of this establishment?
No, that would be my dad.
Um,
He's
He's a baby.
he's not here right now.
oh, but I mean, it's your dad's establishment, so you are technically part owner.
Yeah, I
One day it
guess.
would be yours. Oh,
I maybe.
that's so interesting. Would you? I have some stuff to sell, and I was just wondering if maybe you could help me. I have this magic scroll that
Oh
is
my god.
for tidal wave.
You're trying to
Um,
sell it back.
I paid about 600 gold, and I was just
Oh my
wondering if maybe we could barter and trade for maybe other spell scrolls that you might have. I would even do like come down price to like 400 if
Oh my
you know that is doable here.
Um,
I
maybe,
do.
maybe if you want to have a look around and see. I don't really know everything that's here. There's a lot. I've tried to been cataloging things, but Dad just brings in more stuff.
Well, it looks like you've been doing a fine job. Can you point me in the section where you would maybe keep your spell scrolls?
He just like sheepishly like points over to the side where the bookshelf is.
I'm gonna like touch his shoulder and kind of like give like rub his arm. I'm like, oh, maybe do you want to come with me to come look? You seem like such a nice gentleman that you could help me carry these back.
Make persuasion check. I love how like intimidating your VTuber is right now as well.
I will
Just
tear you
staring.
down.
Just staring this poor young person
I
down.
thought it was frozen. It just blinked. That was terrifying.
It's like it is breathing too.
I set this up, okay, guys?
It's breathing too.
Bye.
Oh. It's a 17 plus 6 if it's a persuasion.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, sure. Yeah, and he comes around the corner. Hello, everyone else. If you need anything, let me know. Oh gosh. Yes, this is, and he leads you over to the bookshelf. that was in plain sight. He goes, yeah, so, I know 2 things on this shelf have magic, because I was talking to another shopkeeper, and he's been trying to help me learn how to identify things. I know this one has magic, and he grabs a scroll off the shelf, and then he grabs another one. Look. And he goes, this one is a scroll of darkness, which I don't know why people would want it to be dark. And this one is moonbeam. And he just kind of like holds them out to you. I don't know if these would be useful for whatever you're looking for.
Those 2 spells, I've seen them in the past. They usually go for only about like 50 gold a piece in the past that I've bought them for. With them being
So,
only single use, of course.
well, here, and he looks at like the little labels that are on the spell scrolls. Dad marked them as 10, so
10 gold a piece?
yeah, he
Oh,
kind of
wow.
just writes on whatever thing
Okay.
he wants.
You
Like,
know what? We'll take those 2. And there's other spells here probably in this barrel or like on this part.
yeah.
Like,
Make a Arcana check if you want.
I keep blocking my phone. 13, and you said Arcana. Oh, that's a +6. I, uh, I'm sorry. So that's a 19.
You look for a moment, and you see 5 other uh spell scrolls that actually seem like they have magic in them.
I am going to take all 5
Okay.
plus the 2 that I already have, right? So that's 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm
you
gonna.
look at all of them, and all of the other 4 of them are listed 10 gold each, and one of them is listed 30.
Okay. Is there anything else anyone else wants that we could
Would
potentially
anyone
pick up?
else like to make an investigation check?
Ooh, I'll have
First,
Dorian.
I just have a quick question. You're trading your scroll for all this stuff, or I thought you had no gold?
I am trading my scroll for this.
Oh, so for like to up to your price that you said?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Dorian said they were gonna do an investigation check.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you looking at? There's like all manner of things here. Weapons, armor.
Ooh,
Well, let's do a
okay.
weapons check.
Okay. Uh, so your investigation check?
All right. I'm rolling the d20.
Yes.
All right, 18 with investigation as +3, so 21.
Okay,
So
so
anyway,
the couple of nicer
21.
ones that you see, there is a battle axe that seems to have some sort of magical shimmer to it. Hand crossbow that seems to be enchanted in some way. A war pike and a trident.
Ooh.
there's the inventory. Okay.
Can I check out the hand crossbow?
Yeah, it seems to be well crafted. Almost no wear or tear on it. It seems to just be in pristine condition. Uh for the player's sake, it's +1 weapon. So when you would roll to hit, you would add an extra +1, and when you add damage, you would add an extra +1 as well. And
Okay.
it is labeled 25 gold pieces.
Wait, that's
Okay.
good money.
Hmm. And what about the axe? Can we
Battle
check that one
axe,
too?
the battle axe is the same. It is a +1 weapon.
Is it
And
is it a
it's
two-handed or one-handed?
I believe a battle axe is one hand.
Oh, I have a battle axe. Yes, it is one-handed.
Yeah, it's versatile, so you could use
Yeah.
2 hands for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the battle axe is labeled 10 gold.
I already got one though.
Let's throw that in, the battle axe, and we can give it to Ori. I think he might use it.
Okay, and I will get the crossbow.
Okay.
What were the other ones that you said?
There was a war pike and a trident.
So I have no clue what a war pike is.
It's like a javelin or something.
No, it's kind of like a pickaxe.
Oh, I want to
with the
see
big
that. Can I see
with-
that?
with the big spike on top, sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Can I see that?
It's a +1 weapon as well, and it has 10 gold piece label on it as well. And the trident has a 20 gold piece label. And then
Okay.
while rummaging through all of this, you notice a shield off to the side in very well kept condition as well, and it's labeled 15 gold pieces. It's a +1 shield as well. So it would add an extra +1 to your AC on top of what a normal shield does.
But you have to be carrying it all the time.
Yeah.
Can I look to see what armor there is around?
Yeah, there's a couple pieces of armor. Is there any armor you're particularly looking for?
Just anything.
Yeah, make a Arcana check for me.
Is that intelligence?
Yeah.
Oh god. That's a natural 1 minus
Ooh.
1, so that's a
Oh,
0.
You pick up a piece of scale mail. It's shiny in some places. It could be magic.
It's shiny. I'm just kind of looking at it, pretending like I know what's going on. Just like, oh yes, this.
It's
This
labeled
thing.
20 gold.
Damn. And it's scale mail?
Yeah.
Is that heavier than chainmail?
No. Scale mail is medium armor. Chainmail is heavy. Scale mail gives a 14 AC plus your dex modifier.
What does chainmail do?
Just a flat 16 AC.
Then why is my AC 10 when I have chainmail?
Oh, you definitely should have like 16 then.
So I'm just gonna change that to 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, that would have been awful if I had
Yeah.
Into a
threw you
combat,
guys into
just
a
like
fight.
everything hits you.
I'm like, what? I'm like, how is chainmail? And does that make me like minus anything on stealth or anything?
You have disadvantage on stealth.
Disadvantage, but
with
I'm also
chainmail.
That's funny because I'm proficient in it, but I also have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, it just means that you roll twice and take the lower always.
Oh, I take the lower
Yeah,
always.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You still
Good.
get your proficiency bonus. It's just you always take the worst option.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately.
Good to know that I was wondering why my AC is only 10 and I'm a paladin.
You're supposed
Okay.
to be the squishiest out of all of us. I should never have higher AC than you.
What's your AC?
14.
14.
Okay, now I feel a bit better. Okay, good to know.
Mine's
Good to know.
13, so you guys are good. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I
Blizz
mean,
can't use
I'm
armor.
thinking about that shield.
I was at 10. Okay.
Flap, would you like anything? And I call
Shield
it.
might help. I might
Can
be
you-
small, but I'm easy to squish. Shield might help.
Is
The
it
sh-
too big for you?
I don't know, is it?
No, you could use it.
I
was-
ask for the shield as well.
Okay. It has a 15 gold piece label.
So
You
if my
doing it-
math is correct here, we're at 300 roughly. Not even, probably 250.
Did you add the trident
Did we get the trident?
or the war pike?
I'm gonna get the war pike. Yes.
Okay, so
And this is all going towards Nyx's. Nyx pan.
50. 500. You're at like 165.
Perfect. All right. So, because we talked about me trading in this lovely scroll for all this stuff, and this is only equivalent to 165. So, that would mean with me selling this to you at a discounted rate at, we agreed 400. So you would owe about 200 gold. Is that okay?
Robbing these people
This out?
blind.
You like bring all of this stuff up to the counter, and he's doing math. And he's like, yeah, we could do that. Yeah, that's
Oh,
not a problem.
Perfect. And I also have these magic stones here.
Oh my
and I pull
God.
out
Oh
the
no.
last few.
So
And
evil.
these
This poor boy.
He's
Just trying to run
help
his dad. Stop.
His dad's a hoarder,
his mom
obviously. He's
died.
just-
He's trying to run his dad's shop.
it's
His dad's
okay.
obviously a hoarder. Come on, man.
So these magic stones, you're able to communicate with others. See, I will call my captain on one, and just to show you that it works, because I'm keeping a set for myself.
Flip, are you still
And
in the bag?
cell,
I am still in the bag.
Okay.
It's cozy in here.
Mellitus is just gonna roll his eyes and like walk away, like to the other part of the store, just like, oh my god.
so I have a set for myself, but this other set, they usually go for about 400 a piece.
Oh my god.
I'm able to part ways for 200. Would that be okay if I showed you it worked and everything?
Sure.
I'll even. Okay. You're such a sweet boy. Oh, you're adorable. I think me and you should go for dinner afterwards. My treat,
my God.
obviously.
Sorry, I got plans later.
Damn. Two
Oh.
rejections in one day.
I'll take you out to dinner on
Meet up.
Friday.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Friday.
Can we maybe meet up tomorrow?
Maybe.
You're so cute, though. Oh, anyways, let me show you. I'll call my captain, and it'll show you.
Make a deception check for me. Plep, please.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, let please.
Sparkles. That is a flat 15.
Flat 15.
Nice. Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes, I don't really know how this magic item works.
Here, I'll show you.
It seems like it works as you say it does.
Captain Plep, come over. Captain Plep. I'm trying to sell our stones again.
Hello.
Hello, Plep. You there?
Captain Clerk.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a weird reverb.
Yeah.
It almost sounds
It
like
almost
you're in
sounds-
a bag.
It almost sounds
wow,
like they're in
it's
the
like
room
he's
with
in the
us.
room.
That just shows you how well it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like they're right there, just muffled in a bag.
I mean, you can
he
even turn
goes-
down the tone of it too. Like it can turn into a
You can
whisper
turn
if you
down
want.
the tone.
Oh my god.
Captain Plep, can we turn down the tone? We're gonna turn it down to a whisper. Can you speak?
Did he just scream?
Like screams, whispering.
Whisper.
I'm whispering.
Just screams it. Whisper.
Whispering.
He's a little slow.
Chris just goes, yeah, that's really cool. There's a lot of cool magic in the world.
Nice.
I wish I could see it sometime, but I gotta be here.
Are you wanting to venture? We have spots on our crew if you ever are open to it.
Now we're stealing the sun.
It's all part of the package deal.
There's nothing that Nyx won't do for a deal.
I mean, we could talk about this tomorrow. I can introduce you to the crew. It's no rush. We just want to be your friend. That's all. We like making friends wherever we go.
You're the first shop we've been to today.
a blatant lie.
I didn't actually say that.
I know.
The paladin is lying.
The paladin lied.
Shoot him.
You feel something inside you break. No.
My arm just falls off my mark.
My dignity.
He goes, no, I gotta stay here with my dad. He needs help running the store. But yeah,
Why
we
don't you
can
just come out for
we can
just to hang out tomorrow night, just to become friends.
Everyone needs
Sure.
a break every now and then.
Yeah,
yeah, sure. There's
you
not
can meet the rest of the crew. You
not
can
a lot-
even meet Captain Plep tomorrow.
there's not a lot of people my age here, so it's hard to meet people.
How old are you?
To me, I'm 1 sec.
DM
Where are
notes.
my notes? Where are my notes?
Improv.
Why are my notes not here?
Has no notes on this character.
No.
I'm like shit, what year is it? He kind of like tries to focus for a moment finally. And he goes, I'm 17.
You're
No,
only 3 years younger than me. We are definitely close in age and friends.
And
Meltus-
Carbine picks
Meltus-
up, well, I'm only 13, so you're actually older than me.
Meltus just kind of just like being way older than everybody still.
Yeah.
Melodus, we already know you're the grandfather of the group. You don't need to be ashamed of your age. It's okay.
Another anime moment of breaking down on the floor.
This one just says old.
That's his old, like stabs him in the chest.
There's the other one that just says virgin.
It's like accumulate as the day goes on.
But yeah, let's calculate all of this up. So you said it was that, so 200, and then
And then we agreed 300 for the items after we've bargained out the price. So that's 500 gold you owe us.
Jesus. Next.
yeah, one sec. Let me go see if there's that much in the back. Yeah, one
Goes
sec.
up each time she talks.
I know. He goes in the back for a moment, and you hear him rummaging through things. He comes back out. I'm sorry to say that I only have like just over 200. in total. If you maybe come back tomorrow or the day after, we could probably do the sending stones. But
You know what?
I'm sorry, I can't do it
Wait,
today.
don't worry about it. I will give you the sending stones as a gift for your father because he seems like a piece of work.
He's not that bad.
Well, no, I just mean like he has a wonderful shop. I may have phrased that wrong. From what I was hearing in town, he does like to drink, so he could sell it for drinking money. Anyways, so let's just take the 200 gold and we'll call it even.
Yeah, sure. That works.
And you tell your father that these are a present for him.
Okay. I don't really think he likes magic all that much, but I'll give them to him.
It'll bring him luck one of these days.
Yeah.
He'll be so lucky it'll burn right around him.
Ominous.
Especially with your avatar like that.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got a special effects. 1 second. Let me open the app again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What is that? Are those
Blood
tomatoes?
Blood drops.
What
What the heck?
is going
Yeah.
on?
Ominous.
Ominous smoke.
Fucking bats.
It's freaking bats. I love Halloween.
Oh god.
Oh, there's the fire.
Oh
There's the
god,
fire.
there's the fire.
And you collect the magic items that you got. and the 200 gold, please.
Sweet. They made a profit today.
Girl math.
Girl math.
Player math.
Dorian is very impressed with Nyx.
Dorian's
As-
approval goes up.
Dorian approves.
Dorian will remember that.
Carbine is confused at what happened.
Plut's in a bag.
Can I just point out I only started with 180 gold and now I'm walking away with 200.
With 208
Literally
magic
doubles.
items. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doubles your profit.
So if we're leaving, as we leave, I'm kind of just gonna like, without him noticing, I'm just like under somewhere where his like main working area is. I'm gonna just like slip another like singular gold piece, just like
Yeah.
around there,
Yeah.
just like not noticeable, just like for like if he comes back to his station, he'll see it and he won't realize it was from me. But just because I feel bad for the poor dude.
Yeah.
I let
Dorian tries to take the gold piece.
No, and I swat him.
Make us like
I-
that.
Before we leave though, I let Chris know my name and
Okay.
then where to meet up tomorrow.
Sleight of hand.
Don't you
I'm
dare
trying to
take my
find
gold
that.
piece.
Okay,
trying
sleight
to
of
be-
hand is +6.
No, I'm trying
I
to be
got
nice here.
A 9.
So 15.
15,
Come
yeah.
on.
What's your passive perception? Mel?
Perception.
No, Mel.
My passive perception?
Yeah.
15.
It's a 15. So you do notice.
Aw, damn.
That's my observant feat. Thank you very much. Saved my
Yeah.
butt. Yeah, so good. The gold piece stays. And I push Dorian out the door.
Dorian glares at Melitus.
I feel like I just picture him like standing like stiff as a board and me like pushing his heels, like pushing him out the door.
I
It's
will
like-
bite you.
Oh, I've had worse.
I'm gonna skip out the shop. Like I'm just skipping. And then I skip right over to Ori and tell him that we made a new friend.
Okay.
And doubled our profit.
He just looks
Me
at
trying
you.
to me trying to have good karma here is making me lose money here.
He just looks at you. Nyx, what did we say about stealing from
The locals.
the locals?
I didn't steal though.
We haven't been here for 5 hours.
But I didn't steal. I traded. I did this fairly, and I trade it. I never once stole a single good.
Girl math.
Gizmo, I
Girl
couldn't hear you.
Girl math.
He shakes his head because he knows he can't argue his way out of this.
Well, I'm gonna just mention to Ori just quickly, just be like, "Hey, there's a trident in there. Did you want it? Or we got a battle axe for you too, I think, or something."
yeah, battle axe might be handy.
Pop it out of my backpack.
Oh, it's pretty nice.
Here
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, he looks at it for a second, holds it up. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I'll find use for it.
For this gift, my legs are so tired now. Can I just have a piggyback ride, please? Back to the ship, at least, to drop the goods off.
Yeah, and he just kind of picks you up and he puts you on his shoulders.
Melithus is just gonna come up to Ori like as we're walking, just be like, "Oh, Ori, my feet are so tired. Can you carry me, please?" like, just like. Imagine he picks me up too. Oh my
How
god.
much do you weigh?
I don't have no idea.
Let me 210. And Nyx. Oh yeah.
My weight being carried is 81 pound.
Oh no, your weight.
Oh.
I have it
no
written
idea.
as 210 here.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, he picks you up.
Oh god.
And like throws you over his shoulder too, but not necessarily as gently, but like not the way he put Nyx on his shoulder.
Like,
He put Nyx like legs around his neck, so
I'm
it's
just
like carrying
over
somebody like that, and you're
fireman's
like
carry.
over his shoulder, like a sack of potatoes.
Just be like, okay.
Surprisingly, not
And-
uncomfy.
And I'm just gonna be a sense like, "Oh, thank you, Ori."
He goes,
And then
yeah,
just-
yeah.
and then just go like
He
slack.
looks at Carbine. Don't even ask.
I just
Carvin's
accept
been
my-
carrying someone around all day.
Yeah, he just goes.
Dorian's feeling
I
left
know the
out
feeling."
now.
He looks over at Ori. Looks over at Dorian. I'll get you next time.
Hell yes. I'm gonna hold you to that.
That would sure suck, but it's all gooey in here.
And what do you guys want to do now?
It is
Murder.
10:30 though.
Yeah. What I could have a question. Do we hear a tavern nearby?
Probably by the time you guys are done shopping, I'd say it gets close to 4. Yeah, you walk by a place and it seems to be a little lively on like you make your way off of the Market Square street and you go a couple roads over and you find the road is less busy here, but it begins to pick up again as the night goes on, and you do find what seems to be a tavern. Several people outside with mugs of ale in their hands, and on the inside there's some music playing and food being
And can I
served.
make a perception check to see
Yeah.
if there's anyone familiar in the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I have good perception, but 13 perception. 13.
13. You do a quick glance through the open doors, and you swear you see a red tiefling
Ah, I knew it.
at one of the tables.
Guys, I think we found I think we know exactly who's in here.
I scream, my wife.
As we're still on
wife.
Ori's back.
And from inside, you hear somebody get up from the table and run out the door, look straight up. Crew, welcome! Come on in, it's drinking time. And she looks intoxicated. She sounds intoxicated and kind of smells it.
I'm just
You're gonna be so proud of me. I put the skills you taught me to use.
And she just points at you. Yes, good girl. Let's go get a drink.
I'm just gonna say we all know, Amelia, drinking time has already been a long time ago.
The moment she woke up.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, at least we found part of the crew we can hang out with for the night.
And do you at any point go back to the ship, drop your stuff off, and then come back? Or do you just bring your stuff in?
I would say drop our stuff off.
Yeah, we drop our stuff off, then come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say it's probably around like 6 o'clock at this point. You go in, you get some food. You're at like a big, the tavern interior is well lit, roaring fire on a side wall. The bar is being served by a dwarven man, long brown hair tied back, a nice, well-maintained beard braided in the front. Seems to be eye level with people, so it seems like the bar is raised in the back, so he can watch everyone. Several tables, very popular establishment, it seems. Music playing in the corner, wonderful band, getting people to dance, drink. The captain is there at some point at the table. Carbine, Randy is there. Ori is drinking. Still haven't seen Samuel, but from the food that's being brought out, it's very reminiscent of his food. And you have a wonderful night.
I'm gonna make Dorian dance with me. Just
Okay.
gosh.
like pull him out like off of the chair or like from the back wall and just be like, pull him out at one point. That's
Alright, Dorian will dance because he is probably drunk as shit.
nice. and Melitus is slowly recovering from all the jabs he received today.
Yeah. Ori is just sitting there in a chair at the table, clapping as he's watching you guys dance away. Amelia is it's funny watching Amelia because at this point she has gone upstairs and come back downstairs with like 3 different people throughout
God.
the 2 hour or the few hours that you've been here. And she as she is like waiting on drinks to come back to the table, the waitress that comes puts her drinks on the table, and Amelia just looks at her, gives her flirty eyes, and stands up, takes her hand, and goes to dance.
Yeah. And Plep is slicking off poison goo.
In a corner with all the vials, just like
I can just picture that. Just all the vials.
And Carbine is just there taking a vial once it's filled and corking it and labeling it like 17 or something.
Oh my god.
Freaking drinking
We
booze
might-
as I go, so like it might come off like a little bit more potent just because I'm freaking intoxicated.
There must be
Uh.
25.
I can't guarantee the quality of those 25.
Well, luckily, he didn't ask for quality.
He just
I
asked
asked
for
for
quantity.
quantity.
Just water it down with a little bit of water, and then you can split them.
Ooh, smart.
Shake.
Nyx is
Just pour alcohol into it.
it's just vodka.
Slimy vodka.
Ah,
Sounds like a good night.
at that point, I think we can end today's session.
Yay! Yeah, shopping episode.
I love shopping episodes.
Found out Nyx is evil.
Nyx is evil.
I love
Yes.
that. Every time she says something, she says a different price.
Good
was
to
like,
have some
I feel so
wholesome
bad. I
fun
have
before
to
the
give a
shit
gold
hits
piece.
the fan tomorrow.
I am.
Who knows?
Oh, for your campaign, yeah.
Oh my god, my Dragonlance campaign just got freaking real last week. Like, my character is thoroughly traumatized and is not going to be the same for a while.
Oh no.
And we haven't even touched on his story at all. It's just pure his reaction to environmental things. He is not okay. He is very family oriented, and he had discovered a rather large farm village
Oh no.
that got Thanos,
Oh, no.
essentially.
Oh.
Oh no.
To put it very, very lightly, not to get too graphic, because this is definitely a little more than a PG campaign.
Yeah.
I one of my favorite moments was the first time when I mentioned to Nyx and like just gestured towards the bag on
That
Carmine's
was
back
great.
the first time. Just like I'm not a part of this, but just so you know.
Yeah, you encouraged
caught on
it,
right
and then
away.
you
I was
immediately
like-
regretted it.
You knew
I
what
was
was
so
going to
happy.
happen.